Have you ever met someone who just rubs you the wrong way before they even say a word? Well, believe it or not, INFJs often have this effect on people. Some find them magnetic, mysterious, and inspiring, while others feel an instant dislike they can't even explain. But why? What is it about INFJs that triggers this strange, almost knee-jerk reaction in certain people? In today's video, we're diving deep into the hidden reasons why some people hate INFJs instantly. 1. Their aura feels intimidating. INFJs don't have to say a word before people form strong opinions about them. They carry a certain intensity, quiet, thoughtful, always observing. That stillness can be magnetic to some, but to others, it feels unnerving. Imagine walking into a room and someone is silently reading the entire vibe without speaking. Most people don't know how to handle that. For extroverts or people who thrive on constant chatter, this calm energy feels off or even threatening. 2. They see through the masks. INFJs have a kind of X-ray vision. When it comes to human behavior, they notice inconsistencies in tone, body language, or words. It's not something they force, it's just how their intuition works. The problem? People who rely on charm, manipulation, or superficial appearances often feel exposed around INFJs. It's like standing under a spotlight that reveals every crack in your armor. And when people feel seen in ways they didn't agree to, dislike is the fastest defense mechanism. 3. They push conversations toward depth. INFJs hate small talk. Sure, they can engage in it politely, but their minds are always searching for meaning. Instead of asking, "What do you do?" they'd rather ask, "What drives you in life?" For some, this feels refreshing, like finally being understood. But for others, it's uncomfortable. Many people don't want to think about their deeper motivations, fears, or dreams. When an INFJ naturally brings conversations in that direction, it feels overwhelming, even intrusive. 4. They don't entertain social games, gossip, power dynamics, fake kindness. INFJs simply don't play along. Their silence in those situations can feel louder than words. They may not openly call people out, but by not participating, they create tension. And here's the kicker. People hate being ignored or quietly judged. Even if the INFJ isn't judging at all, their refusal to join the game makes others feel exposed. 5. Their morals make others defensive. INFJs are guided by a strong inner compass. They don't just talk about values, they live them. Integrity matters, consistency matters, authenticity matters. Now imagine someone who cuts corners, lies easily, or acts selfishly. They'll immediately feel uncomfortable next to an INFJ's quiet integrity. It's not that INFJs preach, it's that their mere presence reminds others of what they're not living up to. That silent comparison can trigger defensiveness that quickly turns into dislike. 6. Their calmness feels like arrogance. INFJs rarely raise their voice. They don't overreact. They process before they speak. While this is a strength, it often gets misread. Some people interpret their calm demeanor as coldness or worse, as a kind of "I'm better than you" attitude. The irony? INFJs are usually humble, but because they don't match the emotional energy of everyone else, others project arrogance onto them. 7. They can't be controlled. INFJs might be quiet, but they're far from pushovers. They think for themselves and resist being manipulated. They're polite but firm, agreeable but independent. For controlling personalities, this is infuriating. They expect resistance from outspoken people, but when someone quiet refuses to bend, it feels like an insult. Subtle defiance can spark instant hate from people who thrive on dominance. 8. They mirror back hidden shadows. Here's the deepest reason of all. INFJs act like mirrors. Their presence, intuition, and emotional awareness often reflect people's hidden insecurities right back at them. Without saying a word, they make others confront the parts of themselves they'd rather avoid. Think about it if someone has repressed anger, selfishness, or dishonesty. Being around an INFJ can stir that up. And instead of saying, "Wow, I need to work on myself," most people project that discomfort outward. They blame the INFJ, they dislike the mirror instead of facing the reflection. So why do some people hate INFJs instantly? It's rarely about what the INFJ is doing. More often it's about what the INFJ makes others feel. They intimidate, they expose, and they reflect. and not everyone is ready to deal with that. But here's the paradox. The very reasons some people resent ENFJs are the same reasons others adore them. Depth, honesty, and authenticity are polarizing traits. They attract the right people and repel the wrong ones. So what about you? If you're an INFJ, have you noticed this strange love-hate effect? And if you've ever met an INFJ, did they inspire you or intimidate you? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective.